Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words, oh honey, they'll jack up your cortisol, wreck your self-esteem, and invite your IBS to the party. Hey friend, welcome back to Mind Body Connection with me, Karey Smith, your host, psychology nerd, and occasional bathtub soprano. And today we're diving into something so sneaky and so powerful. How the words you say to yourself every day can literally change your body for better or worse. So if you've been calling yourself lazy, stupid, a failure, or too emotional, or maybe you say things like, I'm clumsy and I'm always late and oh, I'm so bad at that, we're going to fix that today. Because those words, yeah, they're probably not true. Or even if you feel like you have some bad habits or negative things going on in your life, we're going to talk about how you speak about them and the lies that are messing with your nervous system. Let's change the conversation. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be so good. Are you ready? Okay. Have you ever said something like this? I can't handle this. I'm such a mess. This always happens to me. This is called toxic talk. And your brain doesn't know you're kidding or being dramatic or just venting. Your words create pathways in the brain. Neurons that fire together, wire together, right? I'm sure you've heard that. We talked last week a little bit about mindfulness and how your thoughts affect you. Your mind's number one job is to protect you, but it listens to the instructions you give it. So when you say, this is killing me, your subconscious hears pain is expected here and starts releasing stress hormones like cortisol. Now your blood pressure rises, your digestion slows, and your immune system takes a nap. This is not great. This is doing damage that you don't even need to endure. But when you say, I can do hard things, or this is tough, but I'm tougher, your brain releases dopamine and serotonin. That's your natural healing cocktail. This is what you want. Words are powerful. Don't forget, they shape your mood and mindset. Let's play a quick game. Imagine your best friend, the one you know is upset when she can't zip up her jeans or feels like a bad mom for yelling at her kids. Now, would you say to her, you look terrible, you're awful, you have no self-control, you'll never get it together? No, he would be like, sweetie, you've had a hard day, you're doing your best, you're still growing, you'll get it. Be kind to yourself. So, why do you talk to yourself like a mean girl in grade 9? I'll be honest with you. I used to be the queen of diet trash talk. Standing in front of the mirror, pulling at my stomach, saying things like, you're so gross, you're fat and ugly, or after eating something I labeled as bad, I'd literally tell myself, you have no willpower. You'll never lose weight. You're pathetic. And you know what happened? My body believed me. I felt worse. I felt sad, depressed, and just wanted to eat more. My metabolism would slow down from the chronic stress, and I'd feel defeated before I even started. I was literally talking my way into staying stuck. I was only making things worse by the way I was talking. But here's what changed everything. I started asking myself, would I talk to my daughter this way? Or my best friend? And the answer was always a horrified no. No way. I have a heart. I love those people. So I decided to become my own best friend instead of my own worst critic. Instead of saying you're so fat, I started saying your body's carried you through so much. Instead of you failed again, I'd say you're learning what works for you. You're beautiful no matter what size you are. And honestly, that shift in my words started shifting everything else. My relationship with food, my motivation to take even better care of my body, even how I showed up in relationships. Because when you stop being at war with yourself, you finally have energy to actually heal. Jim Quick, who I love, he's a brain coach and a brilliant human. He says, your brain is like a supercomputer and your self-talk is the program it will run. So what if we rewrite the program? Try something like this. Next time you say, I'm so behind, how about saying, I'm making progress at my own pace? Or you could swap, I always screw things up, with, I learn from every mistake. Instead of saying, I'm fat and gross, please don't do that anymore. Maybe, I'm learning to love and care for my body. Every time you shift your words, you shift your body chemistry. And the right chemistry equals healing. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Okay, you need to hear this. Let me tell you a story about a woman named Lana. She's 42, has 3 kids, and also works part-time. Basically living in her van between soccer drop-off and emergency runs for more goldfish crackers. Her mornings? A chaotic mix of cold toast, forgotten permission slips, and reheated coffee that she still doesn't finish. Sounds like me. But today felt different. She had a parent-teacher meeting, so she thought, okay, let's actually get dressed like a functioning adult. She pulled out a red sweater that she hadn't worn in a while. Not just any sweater. This one was legendary. It used to make her feel confident, like she could walk into a school office and actually ask for what she needed without apologizing 10 times first. I think she's Canadian. And so she puts it on, and her brain goes full WWE cage match. Oh, you look huge in that. Why would you even try that on? You've totally let yourself go. Honestly, don't go, just cancel. But here's the wild thing. The sweater fit. No buttons popped, no seams screamed, but her self-talk, savage. She stood there in front of the mirror, frozen, heart racing, stomach doing flip-flop, chest tight like she just gotten more bad news, but the only thing attacking her was her own voice. That night, the sweater was tossed on the bed. Her daughter walked in and saw it and said, "Oh, I love that one. You always look so happy in it." And Lana just stood there. It was like she got slapped with kindness. Her daughters saw light, joy, confidence. Meanwhile, Lana spent the whole day dragging herself through the shame over a lie. Something broke open inside of her, and the next morning, same sweater, same mirror, but this time her words were different. This sweater fits. I'm showing up. I'm doing my best. I am strong. I am safe, and I'm learning to be kind to myself. And would you believe it? No panic, no spiraling, no shame, just a quiet, soft smile. Here's what I want you to take from this story. The sweater was never the problem. The words were. What we say to ourselves when no one else is around becomes the soundtrack our body plays on repeat. Your body hears you. So what kind of world are you building within your words? Lana didn't lose weight. She didn't glow up. She didn't find a magic wand. She just changed her inner script. And sometimes, friend, that's where the miracle begins. Okay, I'm going to give you a healing language toolkit. Are you ready? Here's 5 things you can start doing today and to talk yourself into wholeness. Number 1, name it and reframe it. I want you to catch the thought, say it out loud, but then reframe it. So something like, I hate my body becomes, my body is trying to protect me and I'm learning to support it. Number 2 is use yet. So you might say, I can't handle this situation yet. This tells your brain the story isn't over and you're still growing. Number 3 is mirror talk. Yes, it might feel weird. I know what you're thinking. I'm not talking to myself in the mirror like some self-help cliche. Okay, sorry, I know you don't sound like that. And honestly, I get it. When I first heard about this, I totally rolled my eyes so hard I probably pulled something. But here's the thing. I was desperate enough to try it. I'm starting with the woman in the mirror. Okay. And let me tell you, the first time I looked at myself in the mirror and tried to say, I love you, I started to well up. I got a little verklempt. Is that the word? Verklempt. It's such a weird word. You know, when you get that big lump in your throat and like gets really tight. Anyway, it was difficult. I realized I hadn't said anything kind to that woman in the mirror in a long time. But start small. You don't have to declare your undying self-love on day one. Maybe just start with, good morning, we're going to have a good day. Or maybe, I see you trying, and that matters. Every morning, look yourself in the eye and say, I am enough. I am healing. I am worth showing up for. One of my favorite therapists swears by this. I love it. And honestly, I do too. Even if my cat watches me and silently judges me, like, what are you doing? Number 4 is speak to your body like it's your teammate. You might say, I love how you're healing. Thank you for carrying me. Let's rest today and try again tomorrow. This is especially important for those of us with chronic illness, weight struggles, or trauma. Your body isn't your enemy. Number 5, create a power phrase playlist. You know I love music, so why not sing it? Maybe you could record yourself something like this. I am safe. Play it back when you're driving or walking. And if you're not into singing, that's okay. You can just say it nice and peacefully. You could repeat it a bunch of times if you want. But just listening to this is so good for your brain. So next I want to talk to you about something a little less obvious but super effective. These are tactics to clean up your language and speak life over yourself. These are called Category 5 thought storms, the little phrases we say offhand that sound harmless, but actually wire your brain to expect bad things. Phrases like, I'm dead tired. I'll never figure it out. This is just my luck. These become mini predictions. Your brain is like, oh, okay, this is where we spiral. So instead, what if we said, I'm ready for rest? This is a puzzle I can solve. I expect good things. It's not about fake positivity. It's about redirecting the GPS. Don't let your words drive you off a cliff when you're just really low on snacks and patience. Something else I want you to try is called the mindset sandwich. I love this tool because it works fast. So start by saying something you believe, then something you're growing into, and then end with encouragement. So here's an example. I've handled hard things before. Or I'm learning how to stay calm in chaos. And also, every day I'm getting better at it. Boom! I like saying that. Boom! A mindset sandwich. It's got truth, but it also is going to stretch you and support you. It's got everything your brain needs to digest a new belief. I really want you to try saying that to yourself, maybe on the way to work, or you're hiding in the laundry room for 6 minutes of silence. Hey, I see you. Another one is to add body talk to your routine. I suggest pairing affirmative language with gentle movement to cement new neural pathways. This doesn't have to be yoga unless you're into that bendy vibe. It can be brushing your hair and saying, I'm caring for myself. Stretching your arms out and saying, I'm opening up to healing. Or while you're washing your face, whispering, I'm releasing what I don't need. Why? Why would you do this? Because pairing physical motion and affirming emotion, this supercharges the message. Your brain gets the memo and the memo sticks. I hope that's helpful for you. Okay, so here's what's coming up next week. I know we're getting to a close now. I'm sorry. So next week is going to be the anxiety episode, but I promise not the kind that keeps you up at night. Now you're thinking, oh, this is great. You're just going to bring up anxiety and my anxiety is going to start talking. Oh, my friend, next week episode is for you. We're talking what is anxiety and how to stop it fast. And I promise it is possible. We'll cover what anxiety really is, spoiler, it's not just in your head, what your nervous system is doing behind the scenes, and simple tools to hit calm on command. Even when you're about to hit send on a text you'll regret, or your toddler just microwaved a spoon. So if you've ever felt like you're being chased by that giant bear, it's actually just your inbox. Yeah, so come back next week. I got you. In closing, I want to know, what are you going to say to yourself today? Because every word you speak, even the ones in your head, are either planting seeds or pulling up roots. And chances are those seeds are not going to bear good fruit. Your words become your wiring, and your wiring shapes your world. So let's be women who speak life to ourselves, to our kids, to our bodies, to our healing. I hope this episode gave you a new phrase, maybe a new perspective, or even just a laugh. And I would love it if you leave a review, even just a quick line. And lastly, I would love it if you could go to my website, healthymindandbody.ca, and grab some free mindfulness tools and anxiety tools. And there's also access to my ebook, Calm Within, Mindfulness Practices for Women. I'm really excited about it because it's 60 pages of really good tools and information that I hope can help a lot of people. Hey, talk to yourself like someone worth healing, because you are. I am so grateful that you decided to spend time with me, and I hope you tune in next week. Until then, be a little kinder to yourself today.